through Ale in the top side, and then have that late game scaling for team fights with the fall back in the Jinx.
Yeah, going to see Zika with the Viego into the mid lane. We did, of course, see
BuBu and Zika can look great on these Season 11 champions. You're still not going to have a huge amount of threat for the backline.
We'll have to wait. These two teams incredibly close in terms of their skill level. This is a very much a litmus test to see exactly how they fare up against each other. And right now it's here, but PPGod slowly in tow. Now with the vision now accrued and created around this Dragon Pit, we might see them go for a bit of a play. They know there's no flash on PPGod. PPGod's in a hell of a lot of trouble. They use the hook. They're going to get the Q in as well, Dark Passage, and then they can flash in. There's Rise trying to go for something, but this Jinx is just free firing. They're trying to see if they can get some more going on top of this. Tarzan able to try and get one more Q. No, not quite. Zika will get the reset, but you can see Icon and Light are still alive. They're still healthy, and they're still able to put out the DPS. LNG taking that fight 4 for 2. Available to him as well. Looks like they want to try and burn down Icon. Weiwei is here with the equalizer in tow, but they actually find Iwandi, who's in a little bit of trouble. He flashes just as it gets hit by the Q. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Very, very quick, easy kill there for BLG. Didn't even one, but it's going to be Iwandi in a little bit of trouble. Should he walk up towards this bush? He needs to not go there. Soda Flare, equalizer. That's going to be a quick kill. 2 quick kills onto Iwandi. Light trying to back himself away. There are the flashes. There is not the hook. Unfortunately for the side of BLG, they do end up using both Weiwei and Zika's flash. They only get the 1 kill. Now you can see Icon on your map roaming up towards this top side, maybe looking to try and make a replay or a reactionary play, but BuBu's well wise to it, just needs to back himself out.
How dare Zika think as a mid laner he can make us a poor player's play? But anyway, I don't have time to joke about that because PP got caught.
PPGod is caught again. No health, no mana, no way out. He will fall. The Hexacle Ultimate comes down onto him, but the TP came down on the backside, so there's 2 kills straight off the bat, straight away for LNG. They make up for those 2 Iwandi deaths, and they get themselves back into a winning position.
And confidence from Light as well, just tanks up the Solar Flare, being like, hey look, yes, I can take this, but you're not actually going to be able to kill me. And now top.
Oh, speaking of being able to kill somebody, they're actually going to use the Dark Passage beautifully to bring in a TP, and that's going to mean Zika falls. The TP there from BuBu. They flash in there with the Camille. He's got the Hextech Ultimatum on top of Eamon, the man he needs to kill, and this is everyone from LNG just on the right page. They get themselves the clean ace, the Baron to follow, LNG in control.
And every single time, it's BLG caught out of position. Weiwei this time on the Scuttle Crab, not respecting where LNG were. They pick off the Rumble before the rest of BLG can show up. And now LNG net themselves this Baron. They've already got the Dragons in their favor. And a Jinx this accelerated with this much control of the game is terrifying.
This game, both, kind of game 2 and now in game 3, we're seeing the momentum is favoring the team that gets it, is aiming, gets caught out. That tower was on nothing. Why were you there? There's a Super Mega Death Rocket to seal his fate. The equalizer comes down to try and kill off Ale and, of course, to kill off Icon. Icon will fall, but that mid lane is going down. They might have cracked the base.
Yeah, they're going to crack the base, and again, it's Light showing up big. We talked about this guy, how he's the one, when the snowball starts, he's the one pushing the hardest, and you see it here again. The Jinx picks off aiming, gets the snipe, and now they'll get 2 inhibitors for it.
Tarzan just sitting in front of Weiwei saying, okay, hit me, it does not matter. And that's going to be 2 inhibitors cracked open here for LNG with a Jinx, with a Camille.
This like hook shots, some side steps. I was like, all right, Ale, I see you. Like, this guy's kind of putting on a bit of a show, and honestly, LNG are feeling it right now. There we go, though, for PPGod.
Oh no, PPGod, he just gets absolutely smashed in the team fight. They do pop down the Hextech Ultimatum as well to try and take him out. Ale almost getting out. Will he be able to? Yes, he will. The flash is not enough, though, and that will give a passive reset to the Viego, which gives him a way out of this fight. It ends up being BLG, the ones who will come out on top of this one. It's a 1-for-2 trade in favor of them. Tarzan, though, still looking to see if he can push the issue, but that also means that BLG will be able to take potentially this dragon if they can get back out on the map enough. Actually, no, now that I look at the map, their base is in tatters. They can't risk it.
He's left alone without the boat because it's gone towards Baron.
That Baron is there, but not for much longer. Blink and you'll miss it as they now go in on top of it. There it is, gone, dusted. Now the equalizer comes down, but can the fight really happen here? Ale gets down the Hextech ultimatum and gets himself out, but only just to die a little bit later. Flash away there from the rest of LNG. They don't really have the damage, and that means aiming is able to put down some work. Icon falls. They get the Baron, but at what cost? Get themselves around this Drake just a little early.
BLG need to find the flanks though. They need to get Zeke into a position where he can actually threaten Light, because otherwise you're just going to end up having, as you can see here, Light consistently poking at you, not actually getting in a position, although there.
Oh, Ale goes in with the Hextech ultimatum. They do commit the equalizer to it. So you can see a little bit of a fight between Tarzan and Zika off to the backside, but that is a very tanky Man-Bear Pig as he jumps back in. PB God has to flash away after the Super Mega Det Rocket. They only take one of them on top of that Realm Warp though, and that means Icon's a little bit caught out, but Ale jumps in to try and be the hero. There is the Dark Passage to keep Icon alive, and here's the reset. Get excited, LNG, because your Jinx is popping off. They don't need the Dragon, they don't need the Baron, they don't need anything else. They just need a minion wave and to take down this game and go 2-0 in the split.
And LNG will manage to take down BLG. You can see their Light completely untouched. Zeke not able to get himself into the fight, and these Nexus turrets are not long for the world.
They are not. Ace is a little bit behind the actual play, but it's a clean one at that. The Nexus turrets fall, the Nexus as well. LNG 2-1 over BLG.
And that second game is classic LNG. That's the LNG that I expected to see, where we're looking at Light stepping up massively.